Good evening. My name is Yombo from CNC News. What's on my news feed? As you can see, I actually linked the live feed on the vote. So as we saw in the news, breaking news, House of Representatives has passed a resolution calling on VP Mike Pence to invoke the 25th Amendment and remove the president, removing President Trump from office. So yes, so they have voted, but let's listen to Nancy Pelosi when she opened her the speech, actually asking for the president to be removed right away. Let's listen to her.
For yielding and applaud him and salute him as a constitutional scholar, an intellectual resource, and the force of justice that he has been as he has crafted and advanced this resolution. And I thank the entire House Democratic Caucus for the love of country, determination to protect our democracy, and the loyalty to our oath that had been so beautifully manifested in this dark past week. Mr. Speaker, a dark week it has been indeed. On Wednesday, the President of the United States incited a deadly insurrection against America that targeted the very heart of our democracy, this temple of democracy, the United States Capitol. Defiling the genius of the Constitution, separate but equal, attacking the first branch of government, trying to prevent us from ascertaining our constitutional duty to ascertain that Joe Biden and Kamala Harris will be President and Vice President of the United States. The gleeful desecration of the Capitol and the violence against Congress, our staff, and our workers are horrors that will forever stain our nation's history. 5 Americans have died following the violent attack. More than 50 police officers were seriously injured, including 15 officers who were hospitalized. On behalf of the House, I salute and express deepest gratitude to U.S. Capitol Police for the valor that they showed in protecting the lives of members, but especially protecting our staff and those who make Congress function. Mr. Speaker, this is a sad day for our country that we have to come to the floor in a way to defend the Constitution of the United States at this time. The facts are very clear. The president called for this seditious attack. For days, he urged supporters to come to Washington for the insurrection. Wednesday morning, he participated in a rally to encourage the rioters to march on the Capitol and fight. And not only did he urge people to march on the Capitol and fight, he further fanned the flames, and he and his family cheered and celebrated the desecration of the Capitol. Later that day, as the dangers escalated, he ignored it and flat out.
All right, so we got to stop right there. Again, everybody saw what happened January the 6th. Everybody, Democrat, Republican, civilians, soldiers, you heard, a lot of them I heard, a few of them died. We saw what happened on January the 6th. Everybody did see that. Everybody was in danger that day, Republican or Democrat or Independent. Everybody was so exposed to that danger. But guys, the vote went 23 to 205. Let me repeat that. 23 to 205 was where most Republicans actually vote against removing Mr. Trump or Donald Trump from the office. True, people will say, well, it's just a few days before the inauguration day for the new president. I agree. But it need to be stripped from any power from an actual president and a former president. That's what we need to agree on. But you have about 205 Republican representatives voting against that. This is crazy. I mean, what happened to the Republican Party, guys? I don't understand this. What happened to the Republican Party? Why are they acting this way, protecting this guy who literally led an insurgence at the Capitol Hill? It doesn't make no sense. What happened to the... True, some of them actually, they say they might join, but the vote was there today. They voted against it. You saw the feed, the news feed. What happened? Why are we still seeing these craziness from our Republican guys on the other side? What's going on here? Let me show actually the number that was shown, guys. The vote was, let's see here. It's just insane. All right, so bear with me here. It doesn't make sense. The Republican finished voting even before the number. I'm trying to show you this thing here. So well, actually, just a few minutes after the time, the remaining time for voting, you already had 205 Republican voting against removing Trump as president. 205. You still had, of course, remaining Democrats, but this is insane, guys. It doesn't make sense. I mean, I want you guys to wake up and realize America was created so we don't give a power to only one person. It was made for the people, by the people. That's what the Constitution starts with, we the people. How can we glorify one person? How can we glorify this guy called Trump? It does not make sense. You can be a fanatic, you can be a big fan, you can be his cousin. But America, we should never glorify one person in power. Do not compare Trump with the United States of America. Trump does not represent the entire United States of America. Even though you believe 78 million people voted for him, but you have more than 78 million people who voted for these against him. And that's what America is about. But we should not kill each other. These guys invaded the Capitol Hill on January the 6th, but you still have Republican voting against removing Trump. It doesn't make sense to me anyhow. So yeah, so it was passed. They adjourn until tomorrow. So we're going to see what's going to happen, if Mike Pence is going to do it, or if it's not. But you need to do it because they voted for it. So this is on my news feed. If you have any comment, please put your comment below. If you didn't like our page yet, it's time to do it. Like our page. And we also have a GoFundMe, guys. We need your assistance because we need to do a great job for you. We need to make sure that we're doing a great job. We're doing more research. So donate out there. It will be very helpful because you guys, without you, there is nothing we can do. My name is Yombo. This was CNC Newsfeed. We see you later.